Rajeshji, thank you for joining MotorIndia's coverage here at ACMA Automechanika 2026. This being the largest and grandest aftermarket auto show in the country. What are you exhibiting? You brought some new range for aftermarket products and the bouquet of offerings. Please take us through that.
Yeah, I think what is most important and significant in this Automechanika is the new set of auto parts that we have developed. We are going beyond bearings right now. And one of the reasons we are doing this is that we have an extremely strong network. We have more than 525 distributors all over India, connected to around 50,000 retailers. Now that's a strong reach that we have. So we are saying, how do we benefit and ensure customers get more than just the bearings and grease, etc. So what you see behind me is a whole range of products that we are offering to two-wheelers, commercial vehicles and the tractor segment.
While this market has largely been unorganized, it's becoming formal and more organized. What are some of the key mega trends or demands from customers that you're seeing changing yourself, and how are you adapting to that change?
Correct. I think what's driving the business today is reliability. Reliability of your parts, ensuring downtime is less. Even take two-wheelers today, with e-commerce companies wanting, products instantly delivered, bikes have to be more reliable, right? Trucks have to be more reliable. If you look at what's happening, the mechanization that's happening in the tractor segment, that's also ensuring more reliable products. So people are no longer wanting cheap products. They're looking for more, good quality products and much more reliable products, so that downtime is reduced.
While you speak about catering to different products and segments with new launches and new updates, how are you bolstering your ground network with distribution and channel partners, since this being the largest aftermarket show?
So this is an ongoing activity, right? I mean, one of the shifts that we are seeing is a lot of people are now moving away from strong trading centers, especially bearing strong trading centers, to more consumption centers. Because in the past, people used to say for cheaper prices, you go to a trading center and buy. Today, they're saying there's no need, get closer to the customers, quicker the products is available. So this is a constant exercise. Wherever we see these gaps are coming up, we are starting to fill that in with, with more network.
And would you give a number in terms of what is the current reach and the channel network, retailers?
Like that's
partners?
what I said. We already have close to 525. One of the biggest that I would say in the bearing industry, moving to 50,000 pieces. So I can't put a figure as to how much it will go. It will depend on as the market grows. We've been expanding this.
Overall, how has been the current market for NBC in the aftermarket space, and what are you looking in near to medium term?
I think one of the, definitely after the first quarter or the second quarter lull post GST, we are starting to see traction, not just in the auto OE segment, but also in the aftermarket. Demands have picked up. We are seeing that traction developing, and we believe that it will go on for the next 1 year. Easily, it will go on for the next 1 year. This is what typically happens after GST, right?
Yeah.
The demand picks up, so everybody is more positive in doing it, so the demand actually picks up.
And just before this ACMA Automechanika show, we had two great deals announcements.
Correct.
The India-EU deal and the American tariff that was reduced. How do you see that impacting you and exports?
I think especially in the US, I see this going to be significant, because the way we see it today, of course, we've not done the exact maths. Hopefully, it is going to be 18% for Indian, consumers, 34 versus China. Now that gap, if that is true, right up to the way it is going to happen, huge opportunity for Indian companies to go to the US market. They were always waiting for reliable suppliers. There was always not wanting to buy from China. This difference is definitely going to help us, Then we can start looking for more dealers, more distributors where our products can be sold.
And while you are bolstering your aftermarket segment and the focus here, would you want to give us the product-wise focus and promise that you give to your customers, be it in the headlamps, some other bearings, specialized taper roller bearings, or any other product category that you think has more focus?
See, constantly, we are starting to see constantly more and more products moving up the value chain. For example, the Gen 3, we are starting to develop that. That will start to come much more quickly. Aftermarket, we are already offering it. Because we are so strong in the auto OE, a natural tendency is whenever a new product gets introduced, that's going to come. So that's a natural process in which it happens. So no major effort. But what we are doing with adjacencies is that, unlike just giving an unreliable product, which is what it is, we're really looking at some of the best products, because people like two-wheelers also are looking for reliable. If you see some of the products that you see here, some of the best in the industry, and also futuristic in terms of technology, especially look at the LEDs and those kinds of things. Really the future of what is required. So based on that is what it is. So we are not looking at it just to offer any other product, but offer a far more reliable product in the market and little more.
So you are precisely saying that it's a multi-pronged approach, not just bearings as we know NBC, but
Correct.
across transmission, belts, LED lights.
We are going to look at it. We are starting it this year. We will see some will gain traction. Some might need some newer products. As we get into the field, we're going to learn more. And based on that, we will keep adding products because we have a good network. The brand is an extremely strong brand. Even more important is the quality of our channel, you know. One of the best channels, highly motivated channels that we have. They've been with us for over 30 years, 35 years, some all the way up to 50 years. That really gives us a strength that people invest in our products.
And we didn't speak about what's coming. Anything specific, say, because I see some oil and lubricants as well.
The oil and lubricants were always there. Tools is going to be another area. I think that was also part of the channel. But for this, we created a dedicated team because this is not bearings anymore. These are non-bearing products. So we have created a completely new team who we have built in from this year, and they are going to drive this business for us.
So you're saying complete basket of products, right from two-wheeler segments?
It won't be a basket of products because basket of products means anything. I think we have defined where we feel there is an opportunity and a space for us to add more value, and that's how we are doing this.
It started 2026 on an exciting note. Two great deals that we spoke about. ACMA Automechanika giving the push and momentum to the India's auto aftermarket. How excited you are for the year 2026, and what are your expectations from this?
I think extremely exciting. I think overall sentiments, if you go around, is very, very good because every segment is doing well, you know, and natural process is to rub off on the aftermarket, right? And when that sentiment grows, when the economy is starting to grow, when there's positivity being shown, I believe 26 is going to be very, very exciting. It'll be a problem of how many opportunities are we going to miss. That will be the bigger problem because, like I said, if US, we need to accelerate it. Otherwise, somebody else can fill in our space, right? So that's what we feel is on our.